Sending away little black girls and little black boys at the US Mexico border. So really calling for us to welcome all people with dignity, regardless of our skin color, where we are from, because the same care and compassion and love that is afforded to this beautiful little girl must be afforded to those beautiful.
See, that's the problem with you Jakes, man. See, you Jakes are willing to play the game too much in order to get very little. It's one thing about playing the game, but when you playing the game and you still getting pissed on, then you need to take that game out and play another one, man. Because she's trying to basically pillow talk and sweet talk her way into getting some type of liberty and some type of justice from her oppressor, but that's not going to happen. All right, she's talking about how beautiful the little girl is. Look, man, squat all that. All right, Yahweh Shai says, hey, trust not thy enemy. Okay, the problem with you Jakes is you accept every goddamn body and nobody accepts you. Because why do we have to be the only race of people that have to forgive everybody and that have to give everybody a pass and turn the other cheek, and we can never want vengeance? But when it comes to everybody else is able to avenge their own kind. Everybody else is able to avenge their own hegemony, so to speak. You know, same thing with those small hats. You think that they're not fucking a roll up due to what they did in 2001? Okay, you think they feel like they don't need to be vindicated for that the hollow you know what, even though that was all folly. You think they feel that the world don't owe them for that? But yet we've suffered 200-300 years of oppression at the hands of you devils, and only thing you Jakes could say is, well, you know, we just want to be equal. Nah, man, you should want your enemy's neck, man. Okay, and that's in the scriptures: an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Okay, it's tick for tack, so to speak. You know, but that's the problem with y'all, Jakes, and that's why the Most High is getting ready to destroy you, because you ain't gonna get with the program, man. The same thing with those Hamites. Hey, when the Most High told us to take out the rest of the Canaanites, man, because of the witchcraft and sorceries, what did Jake do? You know, leave remnants behind. Same thing with the Edomites, man. David made it a business to smite every male in Edom, but what happened? I believe Saul spared the king, if I'm not mistaken. You see? And that's the reason why you have this wickedness today, though it was all prophecy. But see, when you listen to the Most High, you prosper. That's why the scriptures say, hey, hear the commandments and live. All right?
Little kids that are also of Haitian descent or Mexican descent, who are fleeing extreme conditions in their home countries. And I can tell you, today there are deportations happening to Haiti, and we are seeing continued expulsion and deportations to Haiti, a country that we all know are dealing with extreme condition, political turmoil. Yesterday, you know, the vice president, the prime minister in Haiti, calling for help because they cannot even control what they are dealing with. Still dealing with the assassination of the president, the aftermath of the earthquake, the following storm, climate change, really forcing people to leave home. So what we
see, that's the thing though, when they assassinated and went in there and got that guy because he wasn't dealing with this whole scam, you know what? You know what I'm saying? They went in there and they set up their own leader, okay? And their leader being of Democrat origin or some way of the American parody, so to speak, they're not going to do nothing for you Levites down there, okay? If anything, they'll set a dictator up down there to push you further in captivity, push you more into poverty, man. Esau don't give a damn about the fucking mud cakes and mustard you eating, man. You eating mud cakes down there, okay? You are below the poverty limit, okay? You people in Haiti, the poorest person here in Babylon is more well off than the average person in Haiti. That's how Esau don't give a fuck about you niggas, man, all right? But anyway, that's what y'all ass get, all right? So this is the book of our Lamentations 4:17. It says here, the anger of the Lord hath divided them, and he will no more regard them, because they respected not the persons of the priests, and they favored not the elders. That's talking about you 2/3, you Israelites, man, all right? Because you went against the righteous men of the Lord. Okay, you gainsayed over Jeremiah, and then you seek to throw him in a pit and try to put him to death. Same with all the prophets, scoffing and naysaying, putting the words in naught. Okay, saying let's go up and see how we can make naught his words, man. Even if it means killing the prophets, you've done it. So all this hell coming upon you, Jakes, really you deserve it, man. It's just bad that we have to get the burnt end of it. But you know, we're suffering for what we've done too, because hey, we've pissed off the Lord too. Our whole nation has pissed off Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai. Okay, And we're in a time that we're ready to be redeemed and be restored. But it says here, as for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. Vain, because it's all vanity. You go into this band for reparations, all in vanity. You know, you niggas want Hellcats so you can go splurge. You can turn a club up. You can buy Hellcats. Okay, you don't think about investing in land and livestock, which is cattle. Okay, goods. You know, forwarding businesses for your people. You ain't gonna do that, man. You just gonna go and spend $1 million on fucking Jordans, buy 3 Hellcats, and still live in the fucking projects. Most of you niggas don't even know how to fill out or write a damn check out, man. Let alone you talking about you want reparations for X, Y, and Z. So what? You could be bigger degenerates, man. If I was Esau, I wouldn't give you niggas reparations either, man, because the only thing you're gonna do is fuck it all up. You're gonna be worse. You're gonna be more on drugs. Okay, a nigga have $2 million in reparations, and yet he still want to be a drug dealer. And you Jake so wicked as hell, man. Anyway, it says, as for our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. Right, these devils, because they not saving you, man. This is another spit in your face. Okay, Biden said, look, man, I give you a $1,400 stimulus, a $1,200, and a $600, and F you, pay me. Okay, because hey, you Jakes are being taxed more than any race. Believe it or not, the so-called white man, they pay taxes, but not like you. Okay, that's why they break everything up into what you call zip codes, man. Because if you have a certain zip code, you trying to apply for a loan or insurance application, off the rip, they're gonna put you in a higher tax bracket because of your zip code. They know if a nigga's zip code is 62nd and Wabash in Chicago, they already know to get this nigga 30% because they know he's from the hood. Okay, they know. And it says, and they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets, and our end is near, and the days of fulfill for our end is come. 19, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven, and they pursued us upon the mountains, and they laid wait for us in the wilderness, man. Okay, and the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we should live among the heathen. Okay, because we are living among the heathen now. We're keeping the customs of the heathen, and you're behaving like the heathen. You know, like this heathen that we're listening to. She's completely out of our mind. All right. But anyway, I'm going to end it on this precept. This is the book of Isaiah 42. And I'm going to start at verses 22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. All of them are snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. Therefore, pray and none delivered, and for a spoil and none said restore. Okay, because nobody is looking for your benefit. Okay, nobody's looking to restore the children of Israel to our glory. It's not gonna happen, man. That's why we gonna have our Savior. Okay, but not even the 2/3 of you are gonna partake in that restoration on this side. Okay, because the 2/3 of you are part of the problem. The 2/3 of you are just as oppressive, if not even more oppressive, than the so-called white man. And that just real talk. All right. So in order for the Most High to get his point across, 2/3 of you niggas, you gotta go. All right, and this video proves the reason why 2/3 of you gotta go. And with that, all praises and glory honor is due to Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. With that, shalom, blah blah blah.
We are asking, and what we are saying is, for our little black girls, little black boys who are in search of safety, literally fleeing the same conditions that the Ukrainian people are fleeing from home, may not be a war from Russia, but a war within their own country. So we are asking for the same welcoming to be given to those who are in search of protection. And as you mentioned from the report, we have 43 people describing the extreme cruelty and abuse that was that they witnessed and also were victim of. People, most of them have been deported or expelled, and some of them were also pushed back to Haiti, including the young men we saw being grabbed by the officer in uniform, really mistreating and abusing them. And today, close to 21,000